Bentley, what a great show we got lined up. I'm very excited. When you come in this morning, you had a big smile on your face, and then I had a big smile on my face. And I said, what are you laughing at? And you went, Newcastle. It's just bonkers.
It's mad, isn't it?
It is crazy,
300 billy.
I just can't. I was talking to my mate about it last night. I can't comprehend. Like, Man City have got a bottomless pit, right?
Yeah.
Man City's owners will never go, ooh, we can't really... They've got 300 million. They've got 10 times that.
No, but the only thing about it, though, you have to say, is Manchester City, Chelsea, bottomless pits in terms of their owners.
Yeah.
There's not really... I know they've got 300 billion, but in terms of, like, a player, there's not really a lot... They can't buy... Chelsea and Manchester City can still buy equally what they buy.
Yeah, I know, but what they can do now... And this is what we're going to start with Newcastle. What they could do now is I think they can buy anyone on the planet. Everyone's got their price, right? Everyone's got their price. So we joked about Mohamed Salah, okay?
You're trying to push that one, aren't you?
No. I'm going to exaggerate a point to prove a point. It won't be this, but if they went up to him and said, here's $2 million a week.
It's not going to happen.
No, but I'm saying there's a middle ground. They will find they can get anyone. Mbappe, he's going to go for free, right? He's going to leave PSG.
He's not going to go to Newcastle.
What? I don't know.
Listen, maybe in 4 or 5 years' time.
I don't know.
4 or 5 years' time, I think, yes, of course. Let me
ask you this question.
Can I say something first?
No, you can't. Let me ask you this question, right? Because if you answer it, you don't need to say what you're going to say. If in the summer, Newcastle go out, I don't know if you've seen that video that's going around at the beginning of a FIFA, the animated, and it's got all the greatest players in it, right? Which is take the mick out of Newcastle as in who they can buy. Let's just say in the summer, right, that Newcastle bought all the big heads. They went Salah, they went De Bruyne.
To happen.
No, I know it's not, but...
So why do you keep telling me...
Okay,
why do you give me scenarios that are not going to happen?
If they bought a lot of big heads, if they spent crazy money, I know financial fair play comes into it, but there's ways of getting around that. We've seen that with other clubs, right? If they did go out and spend astrological figures...
600 million.
Astronomical figures. What?
600 million.
Right, let's say they did that. They could get Champions League football in a year.
Yeah, but still got... Of course...
So when you say, like, Haaland won't go, if you say to Haaland, you're going to be on 2 million a year, and you only miss Champions League for one season, he'll do it.
No, I think when he can go to a team and get 500 now, at the end of the season, and be in the Champions League right now.
I know, but you're playing in a dream team. You're playing football.
No, I think 3 or 4 years' time, yes, I think if Newcastle continue, and the investment is like they say it's going to be, and they start... Like Chelsea started, like Manchester City started, in 4 or 5 years' time, of course, they'll be in for these type of players.
Yeah.
But I can't see in January you're going to be seeing the likes of... There'll be good players.
What sort of players? So I've written a list of players that I think they can go for, right?
Go on.
Ward-Prowse, I think, is the type of player they could go for. I think Aubameyang, right? You used the word yesterday. What was the word you used?
Mercenary.
Right, I think mercenary. I've got no problem with that, by the way.
Yeah.
I think Aubameyang could be another player. Rudiger wants, 400 grand a week?
And he's on a free.
Right, Chelsea aren't going to pay that.
Yeah.
Perfect. Calvin Phillips. I know he said recently that he's never going to leave Leeds United.
Yeah, he's another one.
What a great opportunity.
Yeah.
I've also written down Souček because I can't see Declan Rice leaving West Ham.
No. But why can't you? If they slap 100 million down on the table.
I just think he wants to stay in London.
That's the only reason, not because he wants to stay at West Ham.
No, but he want to play Champions League football. But
I think you can get any of them. Yeah, you're right. Most of them they would be able to get, but they're going to have to start somewhere, and they're going to have to make a splash signing. When you've got that amount of money, and listen, this is no kind of disrespect to Ward-Prowse because he's a very, very good player, but I don't think he's going to be the marquee signing. I think they're going to go somewhere like...
Oh, totally. I'm just giving out names.
But if they can get that Ward-Prowse in, these kind of good Premier League players, then of course. But the first signing that Newcastle fans are going to want to see is going to be a superstar. Like a Martinez from Inter Milan or someone like that.
You think they can go that big, do you?
Well, he was being linked to Tottenham.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
So I think even if they go big like that, bang, and then you start getting your good players like your Ward-Prowse's in. Who else did you say? Souček potentially.
Rudiger.
Tony Rudiger on a free. Yeah. You start getting these players in.
What about managers now? When you look at the latest betting, Steven Gerrard's name is now being included. Yeah, it surprised me as well. Brendan Rodgers another name. Yeah, but then we were talking about Antonio Conte, but Antonio Conte wants...
the ready-made team now.
Yeah, he wants to maybe have...
and just adjust one or two little bits.
Yeah. So Steven Gerrard, can you see him doing that job?
It's a strange one because obviously in terms of experience, but he done a fantastic job at Rangers last year. He's a Premier League legend. He can
attract names as well.
Yeah,
can't he?
He's on the come up as well in terms of he's quite new in his managerial career, had success already. I think the Newcastle fans will be happy with that. I mean, listen,
is it a step up, Rangers to Newcastle?
Yes. I think in this environment we're in now, yes, because you look at the investment for they've got bottomless pit. So Steven Gerrard can go in there and go, right, I need this player, that player, this person. So
you'd be mad not to take that job.
I think any manager, unless you're a Pep or Klopp or someone like that, say you're Pep, Klopp, maybe they're the only two. No, actually, Thomas Tuchel.
Yeah.
I think any other manager would be silly not to take that job.
I agree.
Solskjaer,
What about
Solskjaer
Brendan
as well.
Rodgers? Do you think they'll go for Brendan?
Maybe Solskjaer. I get it. He's at the biggest club in the world, Manchester United. That doesn't come around very often. So maybe him. But other than them four, maybe.
Yeah.
I think any manager would be stupid if they get offered that job not to take it.
Okay, one last question because there's so many questions that need answering. West Ham and football fans, because there might be football fans that think it could ruin football, this much investment.
No,
but there might be some. We've seen it at other clubs. I haven't got a problem with it. I think it's going to be great. Positions you think Newcastle need to strengthen? I've gone centre backs, wing backs, and maybe one in midfield, or yes, two centre backs, wing backs. I think Callum Wilson. They've got enough strikers up top, haven't they?
I'd go centre backs, midfielders. I'd get a striker just because Callum Wilson's fitness.
Okay.
To kind of share the load, but yeah, I mean, as I said, they just need one big one. Start with one bit and then you start dotting the bits about, but it's exciting. It is really exciting.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's going to be great. Newcastle fans and football fans. I'd love to know from other football fans. Like if you support a club like a Man City or you support Chelsea, clubs that, have in the past spent stupid amounts of money. I wonder how fans of those clubs are feeling now. Because there's no way they can turn around and go, oh, it's disgusting, you're going to spend that much money.
No, but I think you'll get some football fans that it's not happened to their club and they're going to be like, I don't like it, it's bad for English football. But obviously, if they had the opportunity at their club to have someone of that ilk, then of course you would. If someone's going to come and invest loads of money, why wouldn't you want that?
Why wouldn't you indeed? Lots to talk about. One today. I'll pick up the phone. 08717 223344. You're listening to Drive on talkSPORT with me, Andy Goldstein, alongside Darren Bent and WeBuyAnyCar.com. Find out how much your car's worth in 60 seconds, leaving more time to enjoy the football.